Name the city where there is a fine dining cafe for dogs.
Tokyo?
Dude, LA.
For dogs.
Fine dining?
No.
Seoul,
That sounds-
Korea.
No.
Is it in Asia?
Don't
No.
do that. You're not.
What?
Yulin?
Yes. No.
I was like, if that's a double entendre
dogs.
of like 4
No,
dogs.
4 dogs. It's not a cannibal.
Not Echo Park? Silver Lake? One of those
not LA,
gentrified
huh?
hipster places?
Portland.
You guys can do this.
Really? Fine
Florida.
dining?
Florida.
San Fran, guys.
Oh.
Jesus
God.
Christ. Handed it.
Epitome of straight up.
Douchebaggery and history.
Is that the Mecca
Solving
now?
all of the wrong problems.
People with 7 messenger bags on.
I feel like Silver Lake is not even that hipster like that.
They're normies compared to
Yeah,
San
they kind of
Fran.
are normies compared to that
They
shit.
have the enamel of hipster,
Yeah.
but they're not
You know why? It's
actually.
because San Francisco has turned into a tech city for me. Like it's changed from like the hippie hipster to like tech people that are really fucking rich, but they pretend that they're
Aren't
not.
they experiencing a mass exodus of that right now?
Yeah. Because, well, yeah, big time.
Yeah.
Well, because they're getting fired.
Well, because Silicon Valley's downsizing
The
too.
companies are disappearing. They're just leaving. So now all the prices are up. Nobody to take their spots.
And all the
I thought they were
innovation isn't there
I
anymore.
thought they were all going to Austin. Is that true?
I think they're dispersing.
There's
I think
a lot of
people are just
states.
have nowhere to go. Like
New York and Cali are losing people for sure.
Good. Good riddance.
Good for traffic, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, traffic, by the way, has been easy mode since I've been here, which is kind of
Really?
crazy, actually. It's kind of crazy.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, so
Let's talk about.
there are dogs in leather-lined booths, right? There's a San Francisco cafe just for dogs, and on Sundays it offers a $75 tasting menu. And since its debut in March,
75 for tasting?
75 for tasting.
This is one of the stupidest shit I've
Like a
ever
doggo macase.
Yeah.
How do you prevent one of your customer dogs from running across the table eating the food of another customer dog?
Or beefing with the other booth.
And they're all fighting and eating each other and fucking each other's bitches, going on dates and just ruining shit.
Bunch of swingers,
You're
dude.
right, there's a lot of drama. That's
Have you seen
orgies
it?
every
Dude,
week.
have you guys been to a fucking dog park and you've
Yes.
seen like what kind of fuckery goes around over there? There's always one asshole that like takes their dog off a leash, but their dog is like super aggressive.
Yeah.
And it gets in the other dog's
no,
face.
he's fine.
Yeah, it's like, get the fuck out of here, man.
And somehow he has a service dog,
Yeah,
like
dude,
like
Get the
like biting all the other
That's a
dogs.
service
dog, bro.
Some of these dogs don't deserve their owners at all,
I just
bro.
saw a golden doodle with a service dog vest on. And it says, "Don't pet me." The dog's like fucking jumping in my lap. It says, "Don't pet me." Give me a fucking
You
break.
can't ask though, dude. You can't ask.
Give me a break.
Yeah, you can't be like provide the paperwork.
Oh, Chinese people will ask. I try to go into restaurants and like, is that? And I'm like, oh yeah, it's a service. Give me the paper, and I'm like,
That's
I
illegal.
don't have paper.
It's technically illegal.
Yeah, it's illegal. He goes, I don't care, no animal. And I'm like, fuck.
It's illegal.
While she's licking her lips.
Can't even ask why.
You can, isn't it? You can say like you can decline it if it prevents your service or business from being able to accurately like perform its task or something.
I don't think anyone has more power than the ADA. So the minute they're like, "Oh, you don't want to be ADA compliant," then they'll go report your ass.
Because that used to happen to us, and then we were like, "Oh, let's check this out." And we consulted to the ADA, and they said, "Oh, so we didn't allow dogs to be. You can't rent the photo studio to take dog photos, but you can have your dog as emotional support or whatever if you need a service dog, because that's okay."
Yeah.
But then people would try to say, "Oh, I just need my 5 dogs with me," and then they just take photos of the dogs on the sets, and we're like. ADA's like, no, you need to report that to us, and we take their license.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
that's tight.
Yeah.
But if you ask about like, "Hey, why do you need this dog?"
You can't ask, why do you need this dog?
Because that's illegal.
Well,
Depressed or something?
you can. It's weird. It's like you can ask, but you can't say, "Hey, why do you need this dog?" And the answer will determine whether or not you get this service. You can't do that. You could just ask and be like, "Oh, what's up? You
What's wrong with you?
What if they go like, I put peanut butter on my dick and it licks it off.
Oh yeah. You're like, please get the fuck out of my establishment.
And it's like, is that not a service animal? Hey, whoa, what am I being thrown out of here? Somebody with service animal.
ADA does want to know when people are abusing it because it does mess it up for people that really have actual service dog needs.
And there's a difference now. There's emotional support,
Yeah,
and then
ESA.
there's an actual service animal.
PTSD.
And most places don't allow the emotional support one anymore.
90% of
Yeah,
them are
yeah, yeah,
emotional
yeah.
support. 90%, I swear to God. Okay. So there was a chef. His name is Rahmi Masarwa. Nailed it. Classically trained chef. Started this venture after burning out in fine dining kitchens. Humans, he said, could just never appreciate his art the way that dogs.
Dogs be appreciating food.
Yeah, they
I
like
like
food.
that they
huh?
love
Humans
food.
could never appreciate his art more than dogs
He's
do.
not that
Sucks.
good at
Maybe he
chef.
sucks
Yeah.
ass at cooking.
Maybe he's like, maybe I need to not season the food that I give to the dog.
Dogs would be happy to eat like a rotten piece of meat that's been left for a fucking week covered in ants. They'll be like, fuck yeah!
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
So the holiday.
They'll fucking eat the ants and a fucking piece of rock that was attached to it.
The recent holiday prefix menu
true, though.
commenced with an antelope heart pate
Whoa.
encased in a Tiffany blue box,
Wow.
Nobody cares about that.
which the dog delicately flicked away with his tongue.
Dog don't give a fuck about the color of the box, but yo, antelope fucking pate.
That's
Damn.
pretty.
kind of.
You're killing it today.
Thank you.
He's not going off script.
He playing a straight man right now.
So you're saying he's actually reading the article today?
Gotta
That's
give-
killing it.
You gotta give real
Exactly.
information with disinformation. I learned from CIA science. Okay, so he also has this kibble that is garnished with a drizzle of olive oil, some shaved parmesan,
Parmesan.
or a sprinkle of katsuobushi. What the fuck is that?
No, nailed it.
He's just serving kibble on top of as a garnish.
He said, "Here's kibble," and now he put some salt and pepper.
It's kibble elevated.
Look, keep it.
Think about kibble, and now elevated.
He's like, I'm gonna open up this can of fucking pedigree, and then
Pedigree.
pedigree,
Thank you.
and then just shave some black truffle on there. $75. Boom.
Well, I mean, the second you say black truffle on anything,
That's what I'm saying. Worth it.
But like you're dealing with a consumer base that can't complain about it.
yeah.
Also, a beef liver flan.
what?
You like that?
That's kind of tight.
With pumpkin pearls under an edible honeycomb cage.
It's not $75 tight, but it's like tight. Like I would love to feed that to my cats.
Right?
I think that is a cool idea though.
Can I eat it too? And then we split the meal?
You have to have a service animal vest.
Yeah.
Oh.
You have to work. You know what's
I'm
gonna
a
be?
service human.
I think this is gonna be fucked up because all it's gonna take is like one dog to get maybe like a stomach ache or just not sit well with the food. Because you know how some certain dogs are. They,
Sues.
yeah, bro. Like
Sue. The Sue happy dog.
fucking guy. Because dog parents are like they don't fuck
Dog
around.
Businesses are just like, dude, it's always gonna do amazing.
Yeah, just sell some bones.
By the way, their water has cucumber slices in it.
Wow.
I don't know if dogs will like that, would they?
I don't think they will.
Some dogs don't like ice water, but some dogs love it. You know.
Sometimes I really hate humans.
Dogs like sometimes drink water with their own poop in it.
Yeah.
Like you see at the dog park, it's like
Humans are fucking dumb, dude.
Dude, there was a
Why?
We
Expand
have
on that.
inventions like this.
Yeah.
Like we put our own. We put our
they think your gym's dumb.
Dogs.
They think your gym is dumb.
humans.
No, the chef. He thinks your idea is dumb.
No. I think humans are dumb because we put our expectations on animals, and animals have their own expectations.
and humans can edit animal expectations.
That's
Yeah.
true. They perceive it however they want to perceive
How
it.
they want to like? Oh, I think my dog needs shoes now. All of a sudden.
What do you call that when you put human characteristics on animals?
Anthropomorphous.
Yeah, is it?
Animorphs.
Animorphs, yeah.
Animorphs.
It's a 4-stage process.
Instagram account that's dedicated to dogs that look like their owners.
Yeah, dude.
Pretty fucking funny.
Dude, I love anything dogs, really.
Me too.
But this is too much.
You know what's a crazy coincidence? This one time I was with Red Foo at Coffee Bean. We were in the Hollywood one. He runs into people all the time that just have long conversations with him.
He just continues the conversation?
He just loves doing that. But this one day, it was these 3 guys, and they started talking about business, and they were like, "Hey, we got 3 business ideas. We want to run them by you. Just get your opinion, what you think sounds good." Yeah. And then they named like these 2 things I forgot. The third one sounded cool, and Fu was like, he's like, "Yo, that's the one. Like, that's really great." Like a year later, we run into these guys again at the lobby of some building. We were doing like a TV show pitch, and they were in the lobby, right? And they're like, "Yo, it's us. Like, we talked to you, blah, blah, blah. We got our business going and everything." You know what the business was?
What?
It ended up taking that whole first floor of this building in Hollywood. It was WAG.
No way.
With the pet store?
The pet everything. They do like they walk your dog. Now they have pet
Board and
hotels.
all that stuff, right?
These 3 dudes made whack.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was the trippiest
But Red
thing.
Food's just like fucking pitching. It's just like
He's Shark Tanking it.
Yeah,
It's wonderful,
but
dude.
they weren't asking it for any. They weren't asking for money. They were just like, "Hey, what's your opinion?" And he was
I'll
like,
give
"Dude,
you a royalty deal. Here's what I want. I'll give you a royalty.
It's like so sick to just like see these guys, and it was like a year later.
Did they know
That's
that Red
crazy.
Foo is Red Foo?
Yeah. They went up to him to just like talk and stuff and shoot the shit. And
Show
then
him how
they
to shuffle.
Yeah, they just got into that whole thing, and then seeing that was their first office. It was already gigantic, and they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna try to expand into SF, all this stuff." We're like, "Dude, this is gonna totally kill."
Good for them.
Yeah.
So this chef says his tasting menu is a journey of flavor. Is he trolling?
At this point, you asked.
I read that and I'm like, is he fucking trolling?
All dogs want to do is smell other dogs' asses and eat random pizza meat.
Buttholes.
Yeah.
I think this guy like really loves dogs and loves animals probably, which
He
is
doesn't know shit about dogs.
but yeah, that's the flip
This
side.
was just guessing and shit.
He's probably just blowing smoke up his own ass.
He says that his dogs, which this triggered me too, their names are Grizzly and Luna.
Fucking Grizzly, I would hate that name.
I don't like the name Grizzly.
That'd be a terrible crypto coin.
Are now his primary taste testers, and he samples all the dishes himself as well. There's no seasoning, no aromatics.
He samples them himself.
Yeah, but the food isn't made for the human palate, he says.
yeah, it's made for dogs.
Oh, okay.
Why the fuck does he need to taste it then?
If they were selling this for like $25 though, or $20,
Oh, yeah.
I'd be like, this is fresh. Like I would totally bring my animals there. You know what I mean?
You bring your cats there?
Absolutely, and myself. I'll probably eat it.